Today we are going to be changing out blades and doing the maintenance on the IDECH rotary power shears. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Build it, live it, fix it. Let's get started changing out the blades and doing the maintenance on these powered rotary shears. It's harder to say 10 times in a row. We're going to need some new blades. I'll put links down in the description. I got these off of Amazon. We're going to need a number 4 Allen key. I got an 8mm socket, a pair of needle nose pliers, and I got some, not sure if I got this on Amazon or I got this at like Lowe's, but gearbox oil, or grease, excuse me, gearbox grease. See, these are the IDECH power rotary scissors. They are ASK MW-23s. All right, let's get started. First thing, get yourself your needle nose pliers. There's a couple holes right here in this little clip. We'll just put the pliers in there, give them a squeeze, and then this clip comes right out. Next step, we'll take this plate here. You can see there's some pins, and then there's some larger holes here. Basically, we're just going to give this plate a turn, line up the pins with the larger holes. Will come right out. All right, next step here, the top blade here, same as before. We got some pins, line up them with the larger holes, and these bottom blades come right off as well. All right, if you were just doing a blade change, you'd basically put the blades back on the reverse order. We'll do that after we do the maintenance, but at this point you might as well go ahead and grease everything up and clean all this gunk up. But next step, we're going to remove 11 8mm nuts. We'll get this plate pulled off. All right, once we got the nuts removed, just you can grab it how you want to grab it. Just kind of grab this thing and pull this plate off, just like that. Thing to be careful with, there's some sleeves here. Just if you tilt this thing upside down, just make sure you don't lose those sleeves. All right, once you get everything cleaned up, we're just going to take our gearbox grease, which is a basically any kind of extreme pressure application grease will work, and then we're just going to kind of grease everything back up. All right, got this all greased up. We got our gear all greased up. One thing that I noticed, these rollers move around real easy, and this thing should spin. Mine was not, and I couldn't figure out why. What happened is one of my rollers came out of the track. It looked like it was still there, so I could not figure out how to get it back in. So one thing to note, if you take all of these rollers and group them to one area, this whole center gear will just drop out. So basically just make sure everything's lined up. Start moving the rollers around like this, and then that'll hold everything in. So then what we'll do is we'll take this gear side down, facing towards the head. We're going to line these rollers up on every other bolt, starting from this gear, the first one, skip the second one, next one, skip next one, and so on, and then you'll finish right here. All right, once we get it on, you should be able to take this, it should spin. You could probably stick some additional grease in here if you wanted to. Next, what we'll do is we'll take our lower grease cover, put a little grease on here, and set this on. All right, once we get the lower grease cover on, we will reinstall our nuts. Alright, then what we'll do is we'll tighten all the nuts in a star pattern, just to have even pressure down on the plate. One important note, do not get them too tight, otherwise this gear assembly will not spin. So after you get it tightened, test it, make sure it spins. They are thread locked, so they shouldn't back out. Once we get all of our nuts tightened, just kind of hand tight, not very tight. You want to make sure once you're done that you can spin your gears. If you get them too tight, they'll be locked up and you have to take everything apart, loosen everything up. What you want, if you notice, the blades have a smooth side here, and then they have this side here that's you can kind of see like a little recessed area. The smooth side is going to go towards the rotary scissor head. We'll just line up these holes here and then just give the blade a little twist to lock it into place. Alright, once you get this blade on, then we'll take our very bottom plate, flip it over like this. Smooth side of the blades are going to face the plate. Then we'll just line up the holes, give it a twist, and the blades are locked on. Alright, next step, we'll take this blade assembly, do the same thing. We'll get this lined up, their holes, give it a twist. Alright, once you get this, we're going to take our little C-clip here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's two sides to it. There's a completely smooth side, and then there's a side right here. If you could see it right there, you can see like these little shoulders that are kind of ground down. Those are what's going to go in each one of your clips. I know this because I just tried to put it on backwards. Alright, once you get, make sure this clip is under each one of these, I don't know what you want to call them, but anyway, one of these heads there. Make sure everything's secure, clip is all secure, and that is how you put your blades back on and or change them and do the maintenance under there. Next, we will maintenance the top half of this. Alright, now for the grease right here. We're going to take our number 4 key, Allen key. We're going to take off both of these, and then our number 8mm socket, and we'll pull that out. Alright, once you get the your 3 bolts out here, we'll just take our grease. You could use a grease gun as well. Basically put it in there and squeeze it. I've already filled this up, but you can see it starts coming out the other side. Same way with this top head. Squirt some grease until it doesn't take anymore. Alright, as you can see, they're full. Then what we'll do is we'll reinstall our clean this up, reinstall our 3 bolts. Alright, all finished up, not too bad. Hey, if this was helpful in any way, drop a comment, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. These things are great. Every 10 hours is what they recommend. I'll be truthfully honest. I went 2 seasons. I had no clue that you're supposed to do all that. I mean, I greased the head, the power head, as far as the little 8mm thing, but that's it. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'll do it every 10 hours, but I definitely will keep up with the maintenance on these things. But they've been running flawlessly, and I do a lot of weed eating with this thing. Stay tuned. I'll be doing a video just reviewing these things, kind of showing how great they edge. I mean, they definitely are a game changer from my string trimmer. All right, thank you all for watching.